we are proud to offer CoolSculpting in our practice. CoolSculpting is the world's leading non-invasive fat reduction treatment, with millions of treatments performed worldwide. The New York Times says the leading procedure in the non-invasive body contouring category is called CoolSculpting. New Beauty magazine readers voted it tops for treating fat pockets and freezing them away. You may be wondering if CoolSculpting is right for you. Ask your clinician for a CoolSculpting consultation today. Mirrors. They show us all our problem areas. Those places where we carry excess fat. Perhaps you've noticed that your clothes don't fit the way they used to. Or maybe you've been working out but still can't seem to lose that stubborn fat. CoolSculpting targets and eliminates fat in problem areas such as your abdomen, flanks, and thighs. And now, thanks to the latest CoolSculpting technology, you can also reduce that excess fat under your chin. Love what you see when you look in the mirror. Ask your clinician about CoolSculpting today. CoolSculpting is a patented cooling technology that targets and kills fat cells with no surgery or downtime. Your clinician will work with you to develop a treatment plan personalized to your specific fat reduction goals. Each treatment lasts as little as 1 hour. During treatment, your CoolSculpting provider will first attach the applicator. This non-invasive procedure freezes the fat away without harming the skin. During the treatment, you can relax, read, browse the internet, or even nap. After treatment, you can immediately return to your normal daily activities. You may start to notice results in a few weeks, but best results are seen in about 2 to 3 months. CoolSculpting treats the problem areas that bother you the most, including that double chin.
After getting the CoolSculpting procedure, it gave me back the body I had before I had kids. I feel much more confident.
It feels so good to just put on anything and know that I look as good as I've ever looked. I don't have to think about what I wear and how it's going to make me feel anymore. I know everything I put on is going to make me feel good. And that's a new feeling.
Just makes you feel kind of a little bit more like, I can do this. I can do this.
Now's the time to see a slimmer you. Take the first step and get your CoolSculpting consultation today.
Looking to reduce some of those softer spots on your body for the summer, you might be a good candidate for a procedure called CoolSculpting. So here now to tell us a little bit more about it is Dr. Surya Challa from Chesapeake Vein Center and Medical Spa. And what exactly is CoolSculpting?
CoolSculpting is a non-invasive body contouring procedure. It precisely targets body fat under the skin by cooling it without causing any damage to other organs. And the areas it targets are what we would call muffin top, bra roll, love handles.
So all those areas that the women
saddlebags,
worry about.
Yes, so stomach, back, and flanks and thighs, etc.
How exactly does it work?
It chills the fat down, and the fat then gradually is eliminated over time naturally without surgery.
Okay, so this is better than just taking cold showers, right?
It is absolutely better than taking cold showers, and it allows people to really show off an enhanced curve, hourglass type figure for women, especially when you're wearing form-fitting dresses.
Okay, that sounds really good for any woman or even a guy out there. So is there any pain or downtime associated with this?
No, it's very comfortable. When I had my CoolSculpting, I had no pain, no downtime. I was watching TV actually for the hour I had the procedure.
You were watching TV?
Absolutely.
While you were being CoolSculpted?
Absolutely. And that's what most people do. For the first few minutes, there's a sensation like if you put your hand in a bag of ice,
okay,
and then that just fades away and you're just watching TV.
Is it painful, or you just feel fine?
I had no pain. There's some tugging when they put the applicator on, and that's it.
Okay, how soon can you start seeing results?
The initial results are seen as early as 3 weeks, and then the most dramatic results come in at around 3 months. And I like it that way because it allows the body to adjust instead of suddenly losing and deflating like a balloon.
Right.
So it slowly adjusts the skin as you lose the fat.
So what would be, if you were to compare it, would it be something like lipo or gastric bypass? What do you recommend cool sculpting over those procedures?
If you are looking for a non-invasive, mind you, liposuction is invasive, tubes coming out of your body, a bunch of weeks off, time off, garments. So if you're looking for a non-invasive procedure, you have those extra few pounds you want to lose, this is a very luxurious, very nice way to get it done without altering your day-to-day life while it's being done.
Okay, and who would be a good candidate for this? You know, this is a little bit of a personal question, but I have some love handles. I'm not going to lie here. I work out a little bit, but there are those areas that are hard to work out and get rid of.
And
would a thin or a fit person be a good candidate?
You know, it's funny you brought that up, love handles. We have an event on July 9th called Lose the Handles, Keep the Love.
I love it.
It's meant specifically for this exact thing you brought up.
Okay.
It is targeted to contour away those extra layers so that you can have a form-fitting type of a figure. And for men who want to have that athletic V-shaped figure, you can use the procedure to kind of core away at that sides to give that figure. So it is meant specifically for people who want to hourglass their figures or V-shape their figures. We also can debulk some fat, but this is not like liposuction where you may lose a whole bunch of body fat with a lot of surgery. This is where you come in, get it done, and go about your life while the procedure works its way.
Were you pleased with your results? Do you have the V?
I dropped a pant size right after I had the procedure done. Very happy. My wife said, "What happened to the pooch you used to have?" I said, "It's gone."
Any specials going on?
Every month, but July 9th we have an event where people can meet our Cool Sculpting team leaders. They can see before and after, and they get a $100 gift card for the first 10 to attend to get cosmetic services.
The first 10, so there you have to come back and kind of do repetitious.
The first 10 people who attend get a $100 gift card. And there's also event specials at that event. People can go to our website, ChesapeakeVein&MedSpa.com. or Facebook.
And this is where they can learn, of course, a little bit more about this?
Everything about it.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. Thank you for joining us on our show this morning.
My pleasure.
Of course, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about this cool sculpting, you can call Dr. Surya Chawla at the Chesapeake Vein Center and Medical Spa. They're at 300.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. Gallbladder removal surgery is one of the most common surgical procedures performed on women. Here now to tell us a little bit more about this procedure is Dr. Surya Chawla, board-certified surgeon from the Chesapeake Vein Center and Medical Spa. Good morning. Welcome back onto the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So, stomach issues and the gallbladder. What is the gallbladder?
It's an egg-shaped organ right below the ribs on the right side. It's very appropriate to talk about it because I see a lot of folks in the holiday season. You know, we all love to overindulge and family get-together, etc.
Not me. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Fatty foods?
Exactly.
What is that?
You said it. You know, have this nice big greasy meal, and so yeah, those things tend to upset the gallbladder, which helps digest fat. For example, if you have a piece of pizza, the body sends a signal to this gallbladder to push out some fluid to digest that pizza.
So you upset the gallbladder. You can't just have a conversation with it. You can't just say, look, just calm down.
You can kind of be moderation, but yeah, I think the way to think about it is everything in moderation, really.
How do you know if you have issues with the gallbladder?
Folks I see come in saying things hurt right below the ribs, or they get nauseous, they feel bloated, they don't really feel well after eating.
Do they get gassy?
gassy.
Okay.
So there's
Common symptoms.
indigestion.
All right. And so how do you know to avoid these types of issues? It's just the eating or?
Eating, don't eat heavy, fatty, large food, amounts of food, exercise every day, the usual 30 minutes a day for 5 days, and maintain a healthy weight. There are some genetic issues here, but even otherwise you can slow down the manifestations by doing the right things.
So how does your practice come into play? How can you help if the issues are beyond just doing what you can at home?
Well, I'm very excited to share the latest advances in this field, and that's helpful for the viewers because traditionally the way that gallbladder surgical issues could be handled was with a large cut.
Oh, wow.
So then about 15 years ago, we started putting small cuts and long little instruments that get into the body. One of the instruments had a little camera at the tip, so the surgeon could watch the operation on a video monitor while doing the operation. So that was about 10 years ago. Now, I'm very, excited and actually proud to share that we have the latest advances. Your viewers can go to Chesapeake Vein and Med Spa to look at the latest advances. But essentially, this is what it comes down to. Virtually scarless surgery using flexible instruments. I control a robot that works with me to get those instruments in and take the gallbladder out.
Very interesting. And recovery time really quick because we're running short on time.
It's about less than a week. It's outpatient stay. You go home a couple of hours after.
Dr. Surya Chawla, thank you so much for coming on to this
my
show.
pleasure.
It sounds like a great procedure
Yes.
and something that has minimal downtime.
I think that's right.
Like you said, very minimal downtime. Visit them, Chesapeake Vein Center and Medical Spa. Give them a call at 517-3297, or you can go online and see all of these wonderful advances in medicine at ChesapeakeVeinAndMedSpa.com. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. All right, well, whether you're dealing with sore and aching legs or if you're worried about varicose veins, our next guest can actually help you. Joining us now is Dr. Surya Chawla from Chesapeake Vein Center and Med Spa to tell us a little bit more. Welcome back to the show, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
So, mostly women, but men too, they deal with these venous problems. Tell us a little bit more about it and varicose veins. Are they the same?
Varicose veins are a type of presentation of venous problems. Lots of people have leg swelling, aching, heaviness. In fact, majority of people I see have heaviness and aching. And sometimes men and women too occasionally present with big varicose veins. That's one segment of this issue.
When should people start realizing that they have a problem and they need to seek some kind of help about this?
In your day-to-day life, if you feel that your legs hurt a lot by the end of the day, or your legs swell, you feel like you have to put your legs up by the end of the day, or you have big veins or some skin changes at the ankle, those are the types of things that should tell you that maybe this needs to be looked at by a vein specialist.
What kind of treatments are available out there? What can you help people with if they deal with those issues?
At the basic level, I'd advise anyone who's engaged in a lot of activity involving standing, etc., to wear some sort of a compression on their legs. I run, and when I run, I wear compression sleeves that really help, for example. But we have lasers, we have very non-invasive treatments, helped a couple of thousand people at least with these type of non-surgical treatments, should they need it. Not everyone does.
How would you go about diagnosing the issue?
Are you aware of an ultrasound, the non-invasive test women get when they're pregnant? So we have a version of that checks the leg veins, so we can easily do it in about 45 minutes.
So you're getting a very accurate diagnosis. You're not just thinking, oh, I have a problem and...
Well, as I was saying, as soon as I lay my eyes on someone, with the experience we have, I can tell. But the confirmation is always with an ultrasound that either proves or disproves it.
And again, what type of improvements do your patients report seeing after they've had the treatment that you're recommending?
And I'll go back to my website, Chesapeake Vein and Med Spa. There's a testimonial page full of people who kind of detail their improvements. Majority of the time, what I hear is this non-specific type of feedback saying, "Doc, my legs feel so much better." Or people say, "My legs don't hurt anymore, they don't swell anymore, thank you, I can walk 2 blocks," things of that nature. Tell me, you do a really good quality of life improvement day to day.
And it's not just something that affects older folks. I remember in my 20s, I started getting this random swelling in my ankles. So should people always be looking at their health and, looking for changes in the body?
Truly, that is correct. Every decade this progresses because the causes are genetic. The manifestations come on with your type of lifestyle you lead, but it's genetic. So women in their 50s, for example, may have a lot more of these than women in their 20s, but certainly it's a good time to look down and see what's going on.
What's going on with your body. Thank you so much for coming onto the show this morning.
My pleasure.
And we want our viewers to know where they can learn a little bit more about Dr. Surya Chawla's treatments at Chesapeake Vein Center and Med Spa. They're located at 300 Medical Parkway in Chesapeake. Give them a call, 517-3297. You can also go online at Chesapeake Vein and Spa, veinandmedspa.com. Thank you for coming onto the show. Well, welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. Fine lines, wrinkles, and sun damage, they can make you look a lot older than you actually are. So Dr. Surya Chawla from Chesapeake Vein and Med Spa is here to tell us how Halo laser skin resurfacing treatments can actually help you repair damaged skin. Good morning, Dr. What should we call you? The angel doctor? Because how do you get rid of wrinkles? What is this Halo treatment?
Well, good morning. Halo is a type of laser treatment. It's rather revolutionary, and it is for people looking for smoother, fresher-looking skin.
Who doesn't want that?
And I think everyone does. Yes, and that's the beauty of this treatment. You can offer it to a lot of different types of people. It's very minimally invasive, very little downtime, and it's really exciting.
How does it work exactly? You say it's not very invasive, so it sounds very light.
Yes. So it's essentially you're pouring pure light like a laser, and it's not invasive because the older lasers, you had to go deep to do their job, and surface layers could not be affected properly with surface lasers. This particular system combines the deep and the surface in a very technologically great manner to make a process that used to take a lot of downtime in the past down to almost no downtime for someone in a very comfortable fashion. So you could go out after this treatment, a couple of days out, and with makeup, no problem. Previously, it used to take a couple of weeks if you
oh, wow. Big
had a
difference.
treatment like that.
And what does it feel like?
It feels comfortable. There's a numbing cream that's put on, and most people tell me it's a little sensation of like a sunburn, mild sunburn the next day.
Okay.
During the treatment, just a little bit of heat sensation. That's it.
Okay, and when you talked about downtime, what kind of results can you expect to see? And again, go into the downtime, if there is any.
Well, for lighter treatments, there's virtually no downtime. For the deeper treatments, 2 to 5 days. And even folks with the deepest treatments, about 2 days out can wear makeup and walk around. Yeah, and the type of results that you're looking for, folks who have sun damage, wrinkles, spots, like red and brown spots, those are the folks that really get this glow after the treatment. It's almost like turning the clock back a bit.
So I have a unique question. People who have darker skin tones, like me, or browner skin tones, they should stay away from chemical peels, right?
True, because chemical peels basically thin down the skin, and
Okay.
that's not what you want to do. You want to rebuild the skin, and that's where lasers are so much better. Because instead of peeling the outer layer off like you do with a peel,
Right.
a laser would basically remodel the collagen to build up a new skin.
So who would be a good candidate for this type of treatment?
We basically customize this to all levels, but 2 particular types come into mind. The late 20s, early 30s to do some preventative type treatments, and the older folks who have sun damage, wrinkles, spots, etc. They need corrective treatments, and they do fantastic.
And again, it's good for people that have skin tones that are a little bit browner, like ours?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, this is our skin tone, perfect.
Oh, okay. And you have my brown skin color, so you would know about this.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, we want folks to get involved with this. If you would like to see your face look a little cuter, go to the Chesapeake Vein and Med Spa, 300 Medical Parkway in Chesapeake is where they're located. Give them a call at 517-3297, or you can go online at ChesapeakeVeinandMedSpa.com. Thanks for coming on to the show this morning.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And now we are back in the kitchen with Caroline Fornshell, registered dietitian, nutritionist, and founder of LWell Longevity Wellness and Fitness in Yorktown. And she's showing us this morning how to make a dish called quiche tassel.
My name is Kristen Farrell, and I host a TV show based here in Lake Tahoe. It's a live TV show, and we cover all things Lake Tahoe. So in covering those things, we need to be familiar with them. And it gives me the opportunity to go be outside and enjoy the snow in the winter, and the kayaking and the paddleboarding and the hiking and the biking in the summertime. So it encompasses everything that I love to do outdoors. I am outside all the time. I also have 2 young kids who I have with me all the time who love to be outside too, so I'm chasing them. I was always the one who had to be the most tan. To me, it showed that I had been outside. It was the healthy glow. That's what I perceived it to be. As I got older, into my mid-30s, I started to realize that kind of treatment to my skin started to catch up with me. I started to notice sunspots, a lot more wrinkles, and it definitely showed up more when I was on camera. And so I was having to put on more and more makeup in my daily life and to go do my job, to be on camera. So that's what brought me here, to fix some of that sun damage and to restore a more youthful appearance to my face. I think we're all our own worst critics. We've all looked in the mirror very closely at ourselves, and I surely had many of those mornings where I got up and looked in the mirror, and it was just one day where I said, I cannot look at splotched skin starting to age prematurely because of the sun damage and the damage I had done to it for one more day. And that's what made me pick up the phone and call Dr. Gelber, and we reviewed the options and decided that the Cyton laser resurfacing treatment would be the best, and it absolutely has been fantastic.
Halo has been the best of both worlds. It's the very first hybrid fractional laser, and it allows me to deliver to my patients the results of an ablative procedure with the downtime of a non-ablative procedure. And that is the best of both worlds. So you can decide how much ablation, and you can decide how much coagulation you're going to use. Regardless, you will see a significant improvement in your patient's sun damage. You'll see an improvement in tone and texture. And particularly when you use more ablation, you can actually improve wrinkles. These are all things our patients want, and when you can deliver them with a simple, easy treatment, they'll love it.
It was about day 6 where I was able to look at my skin and go, wow, that is night and day. Literally daily, I get to hear people say, your skin is just beautiful. Right after I did go back to work and I hosted my first show post-treatment, I got compliments. People wrote into the show saying your skin looks amazing. Other hosts of different shows that are taped throughout the day at the TV station came in and said, wow, what did you do? Your skin looks incredible. And I was proud to say, I don't have much makeup on at all. This is exciting. I'm turning 40 this year, and I look forward to maintaining a very active lifestyle that includes being outdoors a lot. And that's why I'm back 1 year later after my first Cyton laser resurfacing treatment. I'm looking forward to seeing what the latest is in technology now and maintaining healthy skin throughout the rest of my life. It feels really, really good to know that I did the right thing for my face and for my job and for my future. Feels good to look in the mirror and see that. I just had the Sciton Halo laser treatment and it was very easy. I was very well cared for and I cannot wait to see the results in a few days. This is exciting.
I think we found the fountain of youth.
A new trend that doctors say is bringing back youthful skin with no needles and no pain. There are endless potions and creams that promise to turn back the clock on aging. We all know that. But there's a new study out of Stanford University which shows that there is solid science behind at least one high-tech anti-aging tool. Ground Force Vicki Liviakis looks into the laser which uses light to make cells younger.
You're looking at a skin laser treatment so bright, normally you'd have to wear dark goggles. It's the blinding light that's not only making skin look younger, but is actually causing the skin cells to become younger.
We took the old skin and reversed the gene expression to a large degree to that of youthful skin.
That's right. It's actually changing the DNA of skin. A new Stanford clinical study shows that rather than just a cosmetic mimic of young skin, what's going on here is altering human genes associated with the aging process. And plastic surgeons like Dr. Elizabeth Lee of Berkeley and Lafayette are impressed.
It's kind of as close to the fountain of youth as we actually have.
The laser is called Sciton Broadband Light.
People started asking me what I was doing with them, what I was using on my skin.
Michelle is receiving the broadband light treatment here at Spa Radiance Medical in San Francisco to try and improve her skin.
Well, definitely. I mean, all the skin on my body has changed as I've gotten older.
And after 4 sessions, you might be surprised to know Michelle's real age.
I'm 43, almost 44.
People in their 40s and 50s are still producing a lot of collagen. They're going to get a better result, say, than someone who's, 70.
Your cell goes back to how it was 10, 15 years before. So literally, the cell becomes younger.
This is science. This is science.
I think we found the fountain of youth.
In San Francisco, Vicki Liviakis, KRON 4 News.
Well, the broadband light therapy is currently being used by a number of dermatologists and plastic surgeons in the Bay Area, mostly to treat skin damage from too much sun. But now that the Stanford study is out and showing that there are other anti-aging properties, you can imagine that that therapy will likely be in high demand.
The feedback that I've gotten largely from patients over the years that have used broadband light has been that they prefer the treatments because they see, number one, a better result. Number two, the treatments are easier for them to have done. And number three, treatments are faster and quicker. That has given us a better result, faster results, and a greater degree of overall rejuvenation of the skin.
People have lots of options for hair removal. For most people, though, the best option is one that is fast and thorough and as comfortable as possible.
I wanted to remove hair on my bikini area. I had tried everything for hair removal, from shaving to waxing to threading, and nothing seemed to work. I had tried another laser prior to ClearScan, and it was very uncomfortable, and the process took a lot longer. And the ClearScan laser was comfortable, and I didn't notice too much pain during. It was mild, as to be expected, and afterwards there was no pain at all.
What I've seen is just, hairs turning under the skin. You can shave every day. Most people say you shave every day. That'll solve the problem. That does not solve the problem. All that does is sometimes make the problem worse.
ClearScan from Sciton is the solution for permanent hair reduction for all skin types, including dark and tanned skin. ClearScan is effective. It delivers the ideal wavelength for permanent hair reduction. It achieves permanent hair reduction through selective targeting of the melanin that's found in hair follicles. Its deep penetrating wavelength and correct pulse width can penetrate to the deepest follicles.
What I've seen is the hair has gone from a very coarse type hair texture to a very fine hair texture. So the hairs turning under aren't as common. They're actually, I don't shave as much. I shaved this morning just because I knew I was going to be sitting in front of a camera, but I probably shave once every other day now. And hopefully I won't have to shave at all soon.
I love the results. I'm very excited. They are exactly what I wanted. I don't have to think about body hair as much anymore, and I went to the beach this summer, didn't have to worry about anything, and I'm really excited about it.
ClearScan is fast. Its technology delivers precise and consistent results. The computer-guided scanner covers large areas rapidly and evenly for maximum reduction in each treatment.
I was really surprised because I thought it was going to be more painful, it was going to take longer, maybe even be some downtime, and there was none of that. It was quick, it was efficient, and it was pretty painless.
ClearScan is designed for patient comfort and safety. With its powerful integrated cooling system, ClearScan gives your physician precise control over cooling, including full skin contact for maximum comfort before, during, and after treatment.
Well, this is the nice part about this treatment. The downtime, I didn't see any real downtime. I would get treatment and I would go right back into the office. There was no pain associated with it. I didn't have to go home and put ice packs on my face. I didn't have to go hide.
There was no healing process. It was just as simple. It was probably even more comfortable than going to get a wax or something. It was more comfortable than that.
Permanent hair reduction requires multiple treatments. Your physician will determine the number of treatments that are right for you. Over the course of your treatments, most hair will be permanently removed. The hair that does regrow will be finer and lighter than before. The ClearScan system can be used on just about any area of the body: the lip, the face and bikini line, the arms, underarms and legs, as well as the back.
If somebody is considering doing the ClearScan laser, I would definitely recommend it and suggest that they do it right away, because the sooner you do it, the quicker results you get.
Do it. Do it. If you have a problem, if you want to get it dealt with, do it. It's the easiest, painless, cost-effective treatment that I've seen, period. And I've tried a lot of them. And I've even bought home products over the internet. They don't work. So I've tried a lot of them. I'd say do it.
Permanent hair reduction for all skin types, including dark and tanned skin. Robotic scanning technology for fast and consistent results. And an integrated full contact cooling system for patient comfort and safety. That's ClearScan from Cyton.
CoolSculpting targets and cools fat cells to temperatures that trigger their natural death. Importantly, because lipids in fat crystallize faster than normal cells, there is no damage to nerves or other tissue. Over the next few weeks and months, the fat cells shrink and begin to die as the patient's own body metabolizes them and naturally eliminates them. The overall fat layer is significantly reduced, which results in a noticeable and measurable reduction in the fat bulge around the targeted flank.
Meet Joe, an active professional who's on his way to the top. And meet Jane. She's got it going on as well. Just like many of us, they exercise regularly and eat healthy. So what's the problem? That stubborn spare tire and muffin top just aren't coming off. Totally uncool. Well, there's a cool new solution. It's called CoolSculpting, a patented, clinically proven, FDA-cleared safe procedure that freezes fat cells, but not your skin, so that they naturally go away. Yep, that means no needles, no knives, no downtime, and no worries. Developed by Harvard scientists and offered only by licensed physicians, innovative CoolSculpting non-surgically targets those fat cells in your body that give you those stubborn lumps and bumps. And with a single visit, you can expect to see an undeniable reduction of fat in just 2 months. Best of all, you can come in during your lunch break, then head back to work in 1 to 2 hours. You've got nothing to lose. Well, except of course those unlovely love handles. Ask your physician for a consultation to see if CoolSculpting is right for you. Find more information in a center near you at CoolSculpting.com. CoolSculpting. Reclaim the real you.
What
if there's a way for you to grab up that extra unwanted fat on your body and just freeze it away?
There is a solution for you. It's called Cool Sculpting.
Cool Sculpting chills the fat cells, destroying them.
Really shocked that it didn't hurt. It just feels like kind of a very cool massage.
Absolutely amazing. I noticed in about 5 weeks, and then it just kept getting better and better.
Something was happening, and I knew my clothes were fitting different, and my husband noticed, and I noticed. But I was even shocked when I saw the before and after photos.
Cool Sculpting only took 1 hour. 1 hour, no general anesthesia, no local anesthesia, no pain. 1 hour, in, out, bing, bang, boom, done. Loved it.
It's been really nice because I feel like I finally have gotten back the body I had 15 years ago when I was in college, and I didn't expect that from the procedure.
After I had Cool Sculpting done and saw the results that I had, I've definitely recommended it to a few people, several people at my gym that have the exact same issues. They work out 7 days a week, but there's still some areas that, regardless of how much they work out, it's not gonna go away.
I feel confident in a two-piece bathing suit. I haven't had a two-piece on in years, and I can walk around with it on. I have a form-fitting dress on, and it just slinks off my body. So when I walk down the street, I feel confident, I feel strong, I feel sexy, I feel beautiful. Cool Sculpting is probably one of the best things that I've ever done.
Meet Noelle. She's taking her little one for a stroll. Like a lot of new moms, she's frustrated with her figure and struggling with that last bit of baby bulge. Luckily, there's a non-surgical procedure that can help moms, or any woman, transform herself. It's called Cool Sculpting, developed by Harvard scientists and offered only by licensed physicians. Cool Sculpting's innovative, non-invasive technology freezes and naturally eliminates fat from the body. This breakthrough procedure can safely eliminate fat with no needles, no special diets, no exercise programs, and no downtime. Best of all, you can have the body you want without altering your entire lifestyle. Ask a Cool Sculpting provider for a consultation to see if Cool Sculpting is right for you. Transform yourself with Cool Sculpting.
Everyone wants to look and feel their best, but no matter how much pain you put into eating healthy and exercise, sometimes there's just no gain. That muffin top and those love handles? It's called stubborn fat for a reason, and it used to be something that most of us had to live with. Until now, thanks to a team of renowned scientists at Massachusetts General Hospital, a teaching affiliate of Harvard Medical School, and the revolutionary procedure called Cool Sculpting. Here's the skinny. Cool Sculpting is a clinically proven non-invasive procedure that freezes fat cells without damage to your skin.
Fat cells are naturally more vulnerable to cooling than the surrounding tissue. So by delivering prolonged, controlled cooling to an area, you can induce fat cell elimination naturally over time.
As a non-surgical procedure, CoolSculpting is the perfect fit for people who would normally not consider a cosmetic procedure or don't want the downtime and risks associated with surgery. CoolSculpting isn't about what you lose, it's about what you gain.
I work out usually 6 or 7 days a week, and no matter how lean I get, there's like some certain problem areas that will just never go away.
Just a little bit of fat that I couldn't exercise away, that no matter, unless I wanted to become a fitness or figure model and do extreme eating, just wasn't going to go away.
Well, so I work a lot of hours, and it impacts me being able to work out as much as I would like to, and CoolSculpting was an option for me that would give me quick results but have no downtime, so it didn't impact my day-to-day life.
CoolSculpting takes just 1 hour per treated area. Most patients can rest, check email, or read during the treatment. What about the downtime afterwards? There is none. After their treatment, patients typically return to their daily activities. Some patients may experience redness, minor bruising, numbness, or discomfort in the treated area, but only temporarily.
That through all my working out through years and years and years that I was never able to achieve, and it makes me really happy when I look in the mirror.
So after having CoolSculpting, I was finally able to get rid of my stubborn fat, and now I feel like I did and look like I did when I was in college.
I look great in my bikini. I can walk on the beach with the utmost confidence.
Feeling and looking good isn't about what you lose, it's about what you gain. CoolSculpting helps you reclaim the real you.
CoolSculpting is based upon the research of 2 outstanding Harvard scientists who looked at the observation that cold could be applied non-invasively to remove fat. CoolSculpting targets and cools fat cells to temperatures that trigger their natural death. Importantly, because lipids in fact crystallize faster than normal cells, there is no damage to nerves or other tissue. Over the next few weeks and months, the fat cells shrink and begin to die as the patient's own body metabolizes them and naturally eliminates them. The overall fat layer is significantly reduced, which results in a noticeable and measurable reduction in the fat bulge around the targeted flank.
The ideal candidates for CoolSculpting are those people that have stubborn pockets of fat that are resistant to diet and exercise. The love handles, muffin top, so-called spare tire, these are the people that really do best with CoolSculpting. CoolSculpting is a quick procedure. Patients can have it performed on their lunch hour and go right back to work.
It only took 1 hour. 1 hour, no general anesthesia, no local anesthesia, no pain. 1 hour, in, out, bing, bang, boom, done. Loved it. Growing up as a classically trained ballet dancer, I'm used to discipline. I'm used to being fit. I'm used to being healthy. With CoolSculpting, I got the exact results that I wanted. I did a little bit of fat, just a little tiny little fat that no matter what I did, I just couldn't get rid of. And CoolSculpting let that little bit of extra fat just go away. Bing, bang, boom, done. Loved it. With CoolSculpting, I was able to have the procedure done. It took about 1 hour, just one little hour. I was up to work and I was at the gym the same day. I feel great. I didn't have any downtime. I'm starting to see that nice little waistline appear, so I'm getting that little hourglass effect going on. I really like that. I have not had a two-piece bathing suit on in years, and CoolSculpting gave me the confidence to go out on the beach in a bikini. I haven't done that in years. I feel strong, I feel powerful, I feel confident. I would recommend it to anybody. I'm healthy and I'm loving what I'm seeing with CoolSculpting. How cool is that?
Fear no mirror. Know you always look your best. Get rid of stubborn fat. without surgery or downtime. Love handles, muffin tops, areas that have unwanted fat. No crash dieting, no extreme exercising. It's cool sculpting, the clinically proven non-surgical procedure that literally freezes away stubborn fat without any damage to your skin. Because fat cells are more vulnerable to cooling than the surrounding tissue, by delivering controlled cooling to an area, we can induce fat cell elimination naturally over time. As a non-surgical procedure, Cool Sculpting is the perfect fit for people who would normally not consider cosmetic surgery or don't want the associated downtime and risks. Cool Sculpting creates satisfied patients.
I like to wear fitted shirts, and now I can.
So yes, I'm very happy with the way I look and have a lot more confidence now.
Cool Sculpting is an easy, same-day procedure. Patients can just read, check email, or relax. Best of all, there's no downtime, so you can immediately get back to your daily activities.
It did wonders for my confidence.
Cool Sculpting treats virtually any area of the body that needs help. Stomach, waistline, flank, inner thigh, outer thigh. It's more than a treatment. It's a transformation. Best of all, Cool Sculpting results are long-term. Once the fat is gone, it's gone for good. Now that's really cool. Cool Sculpting by Zeltiq. During your appointment, please ask if Cool Sculpting is right for you.